Vlcd family, and this is Amber. Here on today is day number 10, and so I'll report about yesterday, number 9. Yesterday was good. It was my first day at work. So I worked 3 10s on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or 12s depending. And so I went to work, and it's very stressful work, and so it was kind of just a hard day yesterday, a little bit, but I got through it. I stuck to my protocol, had a shake, and then for lunch I had some scallops with broccoli, and then for a snack I had 1 tomato and a half a cup of cottage cheese, and then and then for dinner I had some grilled onions and chicken breast, and that was it. I went to watch a movie at my girlfriend's house after parental guidance. I love all the cast in there. It just wasn't very well written. Anyway, this isn't a movie review, but I also again wanted to thank everyone. You know, I don't know why I resisted the cyber world for so long. I feel like I'm in on a, there's like, we have the secret, the HCG secret or something, and so it's so cool to just every day meet more and more new people who are doing this and watching as many of their vlogs as I can and sharing in their journey. It's really rad. So let's see. So this morning right when I woke up, I got on the scale. I've been waking up does anybody, if you have any experiences on anything I'm sharing about sleep, are you able to sleep as well or better, or what's your sleeping like? Just for the past few days, I've been getting up at about 6.5 hours, and I'd like to have 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Well, 9 would be ideal, but I don't think I could do that. And so, anyway, right when I got up, I got on the scale, because my first thought, and it said 173. I was like, oh no. I said, wow, this is testing my patience. How long am I going to be able to be okay with this one? Up another 0.2. And so then I went and lay back down, and I meditated some and tried to think about positive thoughts and look at the overall picture and the other things I've been trying to work on, because it's okay, having the realization, but how about putting it into practice, And so then I said, okay, well, I'll get up and go about my day. And as I was passing by the scale again, about 30 minutes later, I happened to step on it, and it said 172.2. I said, okay, I'm getting off the scale. I'm not getting back on again. But I was on it properly, on it. But that's another thing is, ideally in this diet, aside from losing weight and maintaining optimal health, I would like to get rid of my scale. It's been like a weight to me, weighing every day. On the diet, I know it's good to kind of measure, and the results are gratifying and encouraging, but ultimately I'd like to get rid of my scale. I didn't take measurements when I first started this diet. I'm sure some of you can relate. It was hard enough to even just get on the scale, much less take measurements, and just in such a shameful place about my body. So anyway, that'll be a goal, because I don't want to start obsessing. Like, I can go to the other extreme too. I can be overeating and over obsessive about food, or I could be in my head about counting my calories and even how many calories are in each fat gram, and what's my percentages, and just become really obsessive about it in an unhealthy way. You know, not using the scale and the, you know, calories and things as a gauge, but as something I have to stick to exactly, and if not, more beating myself up. What is that about? Beating myself up. So anyway, eventually I would like to get rid of the scale. That's the first time I've been able to say that out loud. It'll probably take a long time. I'm very attached to that scale, unfortunately. So anyway, I would like to ask, I need some advice. If anyone could please offer any suggestions, opinions, advice, anything if you have time. So the quarter lets out, next week's the last week of school, and then I have finals the following week. And my girlfriend took her vacation for the week. That's the week of the 10th. And for months we've been planning a big backpacking trip. And initially when I started the diet, I just thought I would do it and then go off. You know, I shared what my thoughts were and stuff. But now I don't want to do that. Now I want to continue with the diet until, as long as it, you know, works for me, as long as I am continuing to lose fat, and it's helping me with this, with my eating and situation. So, you know, I'll only be at maybe at, I think that exact day I would be 21 injections if I took it, continue with my injection until the 11th. We're going to leave the 11th after my final, and we're going to be gone for 4 days, 3 nights. And so I was wondering, because I've read some things about, for at least 2 to 3 days after your last injection, you should continue to eat the 500 calorie diet. And then I've also heard things like you shouldn't go at any less than 21 days of injections. So I don't know if I should stop my injection this Thursday and eat Fridays, or this Friday, and then that'd be my last injection, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday continue to eat 500, and then resume eating normally, not having starches, but I will increase my calories. It's a pretty strenuous hike. Backpack, actually. We'll be backpacking into the mountains for a few days. And so, you know, what should I do about that? Should I eat, kind of just stick to, like, I'm going to bring some smoked salmon and eggs for the first day, they'll last, and then, you know, I'll bring nuts, and I usually bring a little thing of canned beans, but I know that those things aren't exactly recommended. I haven't done too much research into P3, and I don't even want to go into P3. I don't think I'll be at my goal. So should I do I don't know, with this planned interruption, I've seen people talk about it. I didn't find it in Simeon's stuff, but maybe I mean, I only skimmed it anyway in his book. Or so what should I do about my backpacking trip? I'm starting to really think about this now, because I want to continue with the HCG, and that's another thing. Anytime in my life that I pass into judgment, you know, about someone or situation, usually it follows that the situation happens to me, and that's just been apparent, yet I still judge. But I remember looking at a couple of people, nobody that's commented or nobody that's still around on the HCG YouTube. They hadn't posted in over a year and stuff, but I remember looking at them doing their round and thinking, they're good right there where they're at. They don't need to keep losing any more weight, and then getting judgmental, like, oh, they're just being da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I don't, you know, and then I felt bad about thinking that way, but then I'm kind of like at that place, because my goal weight was 164 on the diet. That's all I wanted to get to. But you know, maybe I should keep going until my body stops, or till it feels right to me. How can I judge another woman in her experience with her body? You know, that's her own personal journey and her own walk, and I shouldn't be passing judgment like that. And so anyway, I just needed to get that out. But I wanted to thank everybody again. It's so cool, you know, to be to communicate with people and to make connections like this. It's awesome to get feedback and support. So hope everyone's doing well. I'm headed to work, and today I'm going to have a couple of boiled eggs, some mushrooms, and a tomato. And then for a snack, I'll probably do I have a cup of cottage cheese, and then for dinner I'm just going to do chicken and mushrooms to finish what I have. Also, it's great. This diet is really, my food spending has, wow. You know, I was spending so much on binging out and ordering out and late night trips to the store, and now food lasts a long time. So that's positive. Which is good, because this diet center thing, this place that I'm going to is a little pricey. So, but I don't think, I think if I continue with the shots, I'll just order them online. I've seen people post links to some of that. But anyway, I was desperate in the beginning to do whatever I needed to do. So I'm grateful that this center was there. And I do like their shake. Although I'm kind of getting sick of the strawberry banana at this point, so it's time to move on. They have 3 flavors I can get sick of. So, okay, well, you guys have a wonderful day. It's sunny out here, and it's going to be a good day.